But you know what? That's life. There's days where you're on it and you're productive, and then there's days where you forget to put the meat out, and that's okay.
Take my hand and follow me. Don't be scared, I know these streets. Don't you feel so alive? You could just die here in my arms, safe and sound. So take my hand, take all of me. Maybe I'm delirious, delirious, but I can't get enough of your touch. Delirious, hope that it's not too much. I just feel so alive. I could just die here in your arms, safe and sound. Maybe I'm delirious, delirious, but I can't get enough of your touch.
Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to the vlog. I actually had a very slow morning. I typically get up very early to work out, but today is Tuesday and my body just was not having it this morning, so I ended up sleeping in, and I'm not mad about it at all. I literally got up an hour before work and I made myself a yummy, very carb heavy breakfast to give me lots of energy for today. Today will be a busy work day. I have a lot of big cases to work on, and then I also have a Zoom meeting at 1 o'clock, I believe. So I'm about to like lock in and really focus on work. Obviously check into my meeting, and then after that I think I'm gonna run to Walmart. Pretty sure my husband and I are gonna make burgers tonight, and there's a couple things I need to go grab. Knowing me, I'll probably come back with like 2 bags full of stuff. Yeah, just a pretty chill day. I can probably show you guys how we like to make our burgers. It's probably one of my favorite things that we've been making these past couple months, and they're so healthy for you and just help me hit my macros so easily, so I'm kind of obsessed with them. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and say good morning. I love you guys, and let's get the day going. Also, before I start working, I always have my phone right next to me. I do have a couple of playlists that I love to listen to. I have my Fall Vibes playlist, but I think today I'm gonna listen to Doja Cat's new album V. If you haven't listened, it's amazing. It's just such an upbeat, girly, fun vibe, and I think it's a really good way to start my morning. So I'm gonna listen to that, light up a candle, and get to work. All right, you guys, it's about 2 p.m. I went ahead and finished my work for the morning. I went ahead and changed so I can head out to Walmart. I made myself a little list so I make sure not to forget what I need. Yeah, I just figured I'd run out really quick and go do that, and then I'll come back and show you guys what I got. Honestly, you guys, sometimes I feel like there's no point in vlogging because my days are so boring, but I feel like what's boring to me is exciting to you guys. So I hope you're enjoying this, and if you're into this vibe, which I feel like the theme for the next few months is just gonna be like coziness and just me being a homebody, just in my element. So if that's what you're into, I suggest you keep watching the vlog. This is as exciting as it gets. Guys, I came to the bedding section and I'm like so tempted to get this. It's so freaking cute. Like, are we kidding? It's literally Gingham. Like, it's so freaking cute, but I don't know if I need it. It's a 3-piece set for $73, which is not bad for a king-size bed. But like, I know this would look so freaking cute in my room. I decided not to. I'm gonna hold off. But it was really cute. I just found a different throw and I literally cannot decide which one to get. Because this looks like so cozy and it's so soft. I don't know, this looks so nice. I think I'm gonna go with this one. All right, you guys, I just got home and I laid out all the little grocery restock, so I figured I would give you quick run through of what I picked up. So we love to have sweet potato fries with our burgers. So I grabbed some of my favorite. I usually grab these at Walmart, but I know Target has them too. And they're so, so good. I pop them in the air fryer and season them. Just delicious. I also stocked up on my favorite milk. I usually alternate between this one or the one from Aldi. I just make sure that they are high in protein. So this one has about 13 grams of protein, and I believe the Aldi one has 14. So I made sure to grab 2 because I go through these like crazy. I make sure to drink a cup of this in my coffee every morning to help me hit my protein goal. Then I picked up some low sodium soy sauce. I use this so much for seasoning my fish or my chicken, my rice, whatever it is. We love soy sauce in this house and we just ran out. I restocked on some Zyrtec, and yes, I buy the dupes because they work just as good. But yeah, weirdly enough, I get allergies like all year round. I don't know why, but yeah, I just made sure to restock on that. And then I also got some disinfecting wipes to, you know, just keep my surfaces clean now that the colder months are coming and the cold is bound to spread around. So I just want to make sure I have some of those on hand. I also grabbed my favorite yogurts. These are the Oikos. My favorite flavors are the vanilla and the strawberry. They have 15 grams of protein, so I make sure to always have these in stock, again, to help me hit my goal. And then these are the freaking cheat code to having burgers at home, you guys. These are the keto buns. The macros are insane. There's so much fiber in these, so you can easily hit your fiber goal with these, and they're literally 70 calories per bun. So you could probably have like 2 small burgers for the cost and calories of one. So it's just amazing. I love them. And then I have some leftover mushrooms in the fridge, so I think I'm going to do a little bit of a mushroom Swiss burger situation tonight. And I made sure to get the ultra thins just because one slice is literally 40 calories, so helps me stay in my deficit. And then I just picked up some sourdough. I like to buy sourdough that's about 100 calories per slice. This one's a little higher, it's about 150, but it's like the only one that they had, so I just made sure to restock. I'm gonna show you everything else that I ended up finding at Walmart, which, didn't I tell you guys I was gonna find a bunch of stuff? And that's exactly what happened. I found some home decor and I found some athleisure, so let me show you what I got. Okay, first up is this throw. You guys saw me going back and forth between this and the other kind of chenille textured one, and I actually ended up going with this little bubble textured blanket just because I think this is going to be a lot more cozy looking, especially with the colder months coming. I really needed something that's going to keep me super, super warm because I already know how cold it gets over here. So I decided to go with this one, and this throw was only 20 bucks and it's a good size. So I'm excited to have this. It's literally the same color as my couch, so I think this is gonna be really cute. Okay, next up I got a little arrangement. I desperately have been looking for something for this coffee table because it's just looking a little empty and sad, and I need to just zhuzh it up a bit. So I found this one, which I thought was cute. It's minimal, it's very fall, just really plays well into this whole like little earth toned theme that I ended up doing. So I think this is gonna look really cute on my coffee table. So oh yeah, it looks good. I've also been on the hunt for placemats, and you would not believe how difficult it is to find just like some plain aesthetically looking placemats. So I found some really cute ones at Walmart's, and I just grabbed 2 little round ones, but they're like the perfect kind of beige tone that I need. I will say, as much as I love this house, the color theme that they chose as far as like furniture and like wall colors just really kind of limits me, so I've had to kind of play it safe and pick up a lot of neutral pieces. But I'm hoping in the next place I can have a little bit more fun with my decor and just have everything make sense. But for now, this will do. Like I said, that is obviously not going to be our permanent dining situation in the next place, so I just needed something to keep our plates from moving around on that small table, and yeah, this will do the job. So I got 2 of those. Walmart has been killing it with like fall clothing this year. So I got this really pretty ribbed long sleeve shirt. It's so soft, you guys. I grabbed this one in a medium, but yeah, I think it's just a good basic piece to have. I don't have a lot of basic long sleeves, so I grabbed this one, and I wanted another one that came in like a floral print, but it was sold out my size, unfortunately. I also grabbed some crew socks because all of my crew socks have like slowly been disappearing. I don't know what's been happening. So I just grabbed a 6-pack of these. I love to use these for the gym, and again, with the colder months coming, these are going to be very needed. And then I grabbed a set that I actually really love. I picked this up during my last trip in a heather gray tone, and I love it. I wear it so much, so I picked it up in the maroon, and it's from the brand No Boundaries. I actually saw this go viral on TikTok, so I went to pick it up immediately, but it's just a really pretty crew neck sweater, and then it comes with, well, it doesn't come, you have to buy them separately, but you can grab the matching sweat set. So yeah, I grabbed it in the maroon just because, again, I wear my gray one so much. And you guys, they're literally $11 per piece. So you can get this whole set for $22. And it's really good quality. I do like to run it in the wash because I find that it kind of like sheds on the inside a little bit if you don't wash it. So just make sure you give them a good wash, but they are incredible quality. Honestly, they kind of give a Aritzia, but for like a quarter of the price. So, and then last but not least, I completely forgot that I bought a lamp at Target the other day, so it was just sitting in my car because I forgot to take it out. But I bought this cute little lamp. You've probably seen it because I've seen a couple people on TikTok pick this up. I specifically bought this for my work setup upstairs because I'm gonna need a cute little light moment. The room where my work from home setup is has no lights in it, so I'm definitely gonna need something now that the sun is going down sooner and I'll probably still be working. So I just picked this up and I got some of the light bulbs that it needs, so I'll make sure to set this up at some point. But yeah, that's everything, you guys. I'm gonna put all this away and then I'm gonna grab my husband and we're gonna make burgers because I am starving. You guys, I fully changed and I was so ready to come downstairs and start making these burgers with you guys, and then I realized I didn't defrost my beef today. So we're gonna have to make these tomorrow, and I think we will order in some food since it's too late for me to like defrost anything. So I don't know, maybe I'll order some wings. That's kind of feeling like the vibe, and I'll chill. And actually that works out because that way I can work on my YouTube vlog that I've been putting off editing. So let me place that order and get to work on the vlog. First, I forget to wake up for my workout. Then I don't defrost the beef. Like, I had one job. But you know what? That's life. There's days where you're on it and you're productive, and then there's days where you forget to put the meat out, and that's okay. You need both. All right, you guys, we secured the goods. We're gonna watch the playoffs game. My husband is a huge Yankees fan, so we're just gonna do that and eat. All right, Roche? Scrumpalicious. Scrumpalicious. I'm gonna show you guys my healthy order from Buffalo Wild Wings. So I always get plain wings with no sauce. I get 10 of these, but I'm only gonna eat 6 because I've had this enough times to know when I get full. And then Alex and I are obsessed with these wedges, so we started getting one. We started getting these. I always let Rose have one. Here, my love. I always get celery too.
This couldn't have been a better fan turnout.
It's about 3 p.m. and I just uploaded my vlog to YouTube. I have the deepest respect for content creators in general, but specifically when it comes to YouTubers, you would not believe the amount of work that goes into editing a video and nonetheless filming it. Putting it together, even uploading to YouTube is just such a it's such a task in itself. Like, there's so many little things you have to make sure are on point before you publish the video. So just know, every freaking video that goes up was an arm and a leg to get done. But that is where the love for YouTube just has to excel in front of everything else. So if you've been considering starting a channel and you're a creative person, I highly recommend it. It's a very rewarding feeling. YouTube is basically like my little side hobby. It helps keep my creative juices flowing. I also love to be able to look back on my life. So personally for me, my blogs kind of serve as my little home movies, I would say. But yeah, it's honestly insane what goes into it. But again, if you love it, it doesn't tend to feel like work. Anyway, I think I'm gonna clean up my laptop. There's like some files that I want to get rid of just to like clear up some storage. So I'm gonna do that. Alex should be getting home at any moment, and we are gonna be making burgers tonight. I made sure to put the beef out this time. I was like so focused on editing this video and getting it up that I like forgot to take lunch. So I was like literally starving. I like ran down and had a yogurt, but you guys, I'm like so excited and ready to devour these burgers tonight. As you guys saw, we ordered Buffalo Wild Wings last night, and I decided to have a Coke Zero with my meal. And you guys, I had like the hardest time going to sleep. I'm like very sensitive to caffeine. So if I have coffee, I have to have it like early in the morning. I think another issue too is I tend to work out in the morning. So I do take a little bit of pre-workout powder, but I only take like half a scoop. So I think it's only like 100 milligrams of caffeine, but I'm sure my double shot of espresso latte accentuates that. And for some reason, I thought like Coke Zero did not have caffeine in it, which it clearly does. So yeah, I'm just gonna make sure to not have it too late because sleep is very, very important to me. Like I do not play when it comes to my sleep. If I do not get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, I am just so miserable and cranky. Like, do not put anybody in front of me. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish up some work over here and then yeah, we'll go ahead and make dinner.
It could be sweet. Dare to honestly see living at ease, not ego and greed. Is it worth feeling right over a piece we're upside down? Fighting so blind, logging on high, it could be. If we lived in the power of now, it could be sweet. If we lived in the power of now, it could be. My heart it aches, but goodness will win. Value.
All right, you guys, the burgers are just about done. We always use 97.3% beef to make the patties, and we're doing a bit of a Swiss cheese mushroom burger moment. So I went ahead and sauteed some onions with mushroom. And then these are the keto buns that I showed you guys in my haul. They are seriously the cheat code to having burgers at home. I've got sweet potato fries going in here. As far as toppings, this is what we like to do. When we're doing regular burgers, we'll go in with these bread and butter pickles, and they're so, so good. But I actually use this for the mac sauce, which has some light mayo, sugar-free ketchup, and then a little bit of pepper and garlic powder. Pretty simple. So once that's all set, I'll just assemble these and we'll be good to go.
If we lived in the power of now, it could be sweet. It could be sweet. It could be. It could be sweet.
It's Tuesday morning and I literally forced myself to get out of bed because I will be getting my steps in this morning. So I'm just briefly getting ready to go to the gym. I figured I would film this and just show you guys what my little gym routine looks like. I slept in my overnight blowout rods last night and curious to see how this one came out. It looks promising. You can put a little hair oil to soften the ends. Alright, I feel like this is pretty cute. I don't do much in the morning as far as like skincare, so I'm just gonna go in with a really milky toner to hydrate my skin because ultimately my goal is just to get the heck out of the house and get to the treadmill before I change my mind and put my PJs back on and crawl back into bed. So yeah, I'm just gonna put some toner on and then obviously some deodorant. This one's my favorite. It's the Saltaire, just their basic deodorant. It's just always worked so good for me. I've used so many like natural deodorants and this one is the only one that like actually keeps me fresh. And that's like with sweating and working out and all that, so I absolutely love it. I'm actually on my period this week, so I think I want to wear something super cozy to the gym. I'm just gonna do this like dark navy little BBL jacket and I have some dark navy Nike sweats, so I'm just gonna pop this on. Okay, so last but not least, I'm gonna go in with a body mist. This just like wakes me up and puts me in a good mood in the morning, so I love to put this on before I go. This is the Finery Sweet on the Outside body mist. It's so like, I don't know, like it just smells so good. I'm like so bad at describing scents, but this is a really good fall, musky, sexy kind of scent. I don't know, it's nice. All right, guys, we just got to the gym. Sorry if it's a little echoey because nobody's in here, but I'm just gonna get on the treadmill and I'm gonna walk for, let's do an hour. It's about 6:09, so I forgot my water bottle like a genius too. Let's get this walk over with so we can get our morning started. All right, we're back home, guys. I'm gonna have a little bit of a yogurt moment because I always come back starving after I walk. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this zero sugar Cool Whip to my protein yogurt and it's gonna make it super fluffy and yummy. Usually I'll add some like frozen berries, but I don't have any at the moment, so I'm just gonna kind of whip this up together. Sometimes I'll add cinnamon, or actually I have some banana that I can dice into here and I think that'll be really good with some cinnamon. And this will be like my little morning snack because typically what I do is I cook us a big breakfast. My husband usually does, we technically both work out in the morning and then he'll come home for an hour and shower and I'll make breakfast for the both of us. So he's showering right now. We got some coffee brewing. But yeah, I figured I would show you guys just what my regular mornings look like during the week. I'm trying to be a little bit more like raw and real when it comes to my vlogs because like I feel like I typically try to film when like the house is super clean and I have like all these errands to run, and sometimes I'm just here, most of the time I'm literally just here doing this. So I feel like I want to start documenting just like regular schmegular things that I may think are boring and mundane, like cutting up a banana. Back when I was super consistent on YouTube, I feel like I used to be really good at documenting just, you know, regular moments. So I really want to work on my consistency. I know I say this all the time, but like I really am trying. Side note, I've been like super careful when it comes to cutting up fruit in this house because I don't know about you guys, but we have just been like dealing with so many fruit flies pretty much since August. I feel like we're finally seeing less and less. We put like a bunch of traps around and stuff, but oh my god, it's never been this bad. I don't know if it's just like the area that I'm in, but I was talking to my best friend in Connecticut and he was dealing with the same thing, so I think it's probably just going around. But anyway, here's my little bowl. It's so good. I think I'm gonna do a tiny drizzle of honey. It really doesn't need it, but I just think it would be so good. Okay, now let's try. I feel like this is such a good way to start your morning too, because you're getting protein in your body. And right now that I'm on my period, soft bowls like this, like yogurt bowls, are just so like refreshing to my uterus. We're doing bacon, egg, and cheese today. So we got some turkey bacon going. We got some egg whites with shredded cheddar cheese. And then I like to cut our sourdough in halves and I'll make little sandwiches. Hi, Rose. What you doing? Good girl. And my coffee should be good to go. I'm drinking the Colombian pods right now and I really like them. See if I can get all this foam in here. That is gonna be breakfast, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get these sandwiches together and then it'll be time to clock in for work.